Truth is going out of style, but we have an abundance of it and have no problem just unloading it. We called when everyone said Bitcoin's going to 180. We said right here, 123. We came out at 123. We said it can go up to 180. We're out. I want to talk about propaganda because if I asked you, is America and Israel in a war with Iran? Amir, what would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say yeah too. Arbitrage is when you buy the car for $500 and you go to $1,000 dealership and you sell it to him and you pocket the difference. Same thing happens in the financial world, and because of AI and because of how fast the internet is and because of the processing power, no longer are these trades only available to institutional size investors. Welcome everybody to the greatest hour on the internet. Everybody says so. Very, very important people.
They moved an hour. They moved an hour, man.
People very, very intelligent, supportive, and people like the president, Trump, have said this is the greatest hour on the internet is when Crypto Crush comes on live, doing analysis on the markets. Welcome, friends. You smash that like, subscribe, rolling out truth like it's going out of style. Truth is going out of style, but we have an abundance of it and have no problem just unloading it. With me, dropping truth bombs out of Tel Aviv, Amir Isaacs. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up? Hey, everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone is enjoying their Friday afternoon, getting ready for Shabbat.
Yeah, we are getting ready for Shabbat.
Yes.
Passover's coming. Easter's coming, right?
Oh, great times. Great times over here.
Speaking of great times, how was it last night with the bombings? How many times you had to go into the bomb shelter?
Oh, I already moved the bed into the bomb shelter.
I want to ask you, is it possible, like, let's say one day you're like, you know what? I'm not going into the freaking bunker. I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to hang out. Is that against the law? Will they arrest you?
Bro, my grandma does that.
I'm so old. Who cares? Like, I involve me.
I was like, Grandma, what do you do? Like, do you go every day? Because it's a lot. So I know she's not, because she's like, you know, she's gangster. So she's like, no. I just got to the hallway. I'm like, and the thing is that what I'm thinking is she has a helper. Like, she has this woman helping her. She's from Sri Lanka in Israel, right? She works for her, like this personal. So she I guess that she would love to go downstairs to the shelter, but she can't because she got to help her. She's like,
that would be my dad. I'm not going.
Yeah. If you have an old.
I finally have
Ukrainian old school guy.
I have cold beer and I have quiet. Go away.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
Frozen fish.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's talk about the markets, and I'm going to start by saying that I want to apologize to the community.
Where's the button? Where's the button? We need to have an emoji.
Yeah.
Where's the I was right button?
I'm sorry, and I want to apologize, and I want to apologize for that we are right so often here.
Always right. It's like when I'm right, and when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong.
By the grace of God,
Lord.
By the grace of God, you know, while I was here and everyone's like, no, we're going to go and we're going all the way up, bull run. I said, I don't think so. Remember we said when it tops like this, it comes way down. We called for 65 by the end of the week. It's coming down that way. The dollar strong today, which is why
people who are new to our calls, man. Listen, we said it, all right? We're going to have a great time in November and in October when crypto does start bottoming out. And we will do that again. That button, that I was right button, bam. We're going to press on it once again. So I'm sure that you're here for the first time and you don't know what you're looking at, but we said it a few months ago, just like
We,
this one, that
we
we were
did.
right here
We
and we were
nailed it.
right many times before. This is our prediction
No,
for October, November.
look, right from the top, we called when everyone said Bitcoin's going to 180. We said right here, 123. We came out at 123. We said it can go up to 180. We're out. And we noticed this trend. We're in a bear market. We noticed this trend line when it clips, when it tries to wick over strong support or strong former support or former resistance. Then it corrects way down. We see this wick way down, breaks through the next level support, wicks up over last support, current resistance, wicks, breaks straight through. Look at this, smashes through the next support level. Then when it wicks through the previous support or resistance, smashes through the level. In this case, it smashed through two levels.
Yep.
And now we have the same wick
That had
here.
that liquidity grab that we talked about. It took that liquidity grab, then it dropped, started dropping again. And we're going to talk about it. But people watching this for the first time, okay, you want to get into crypto. So you're thinking to yourself, hey, how am I going to get into crypto now when it's going down? I want to buy crypto, but now is not the right time. If you're saying that October, November is the bottom out, so what am I going to do until then? Why should I be here? Well, ladies, gentlemen, we do have programs until then, which we discussed on yesterday on our passive income call. So make sure to subscribe to our channel. Mondays, no, excuse me. Yeah, I got to get that unlocked. But Tuesdays are passive income calls. Yeah, Tuesdays are
Tuesdays and
passive.
Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we discuss passive income calls. That's when you can join us and know what to do until crypto bottoms out, because that is our all-time, that's the bigger frame picture goal plan and plans that we have for us. Until then, we're going to have a great time shorting and longing and shorting and trading and doing a crypto, gold, whatever it is. And that's what we do on the live trading calls, which we're having now. So make sure to like, subscribe, join our Telegram, WhatsApp. Have a great time with us.
Okay, so here's October. I think it wicks down here,
Mm.
and then it goes.
I can't wait for it to reach there, because when it does, that'll be a great time to buy.
Look, I think we get a bounce here. It can come back up, right? But at the end of the day, it's going to clip these really fast. And you got to see yesterday's program, because we have a program that is paying us out daily around 1%, but it's paying us out. We could choose Tether, we could choose Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin hits the 50s and the 40s, getting paid cheap Bitcoin is important. Why? Because some point we will rally back to 180. So when you see a strong dollar, Bitcoin usually hits the ground and gold typically stops. Let's see, gold.
Gold has been
Let's take a
dead
look.
today. Gold has been dead today.
Let's
This
take
is
a
the
look at
weekly,
that.
the daily look. Look at it. It's dead.
Yeah, the dollar.
I wanted to do, like, I was waiting for I don't like trading on Fridays because then the market closes it. But I was waiting for it to go a little bit higher to take a sell. It's just not moving. It's staying on that the 28, 30. It's not moving from there. From the
I
4
wouldn't trade
28.
this.
Yeah, I
If you
would
have
love to
look,
take. I think it will drop that, because it did form a new channel over the last few days between the 3,100 to the 4 excuse me, from the 4,350 to the 4,200 or somewhere where that it did form a new channel. So I was expecting it to go a little bit down, but I think due to what's happening with the war right now, gold is also not moving. The dollar has got stronger. Gold is not moving. Crypto liquidity is moving there. Gold seems to be dead today. So I wouldn't touch it because market is about to close either way.
I want to point out that this green candle here, we put the buy order. If you're part of the membership, if you like, if you subscribe and you follow us and you're into WhatsApp groups, you would have got this buy signal here with the sell signal here. You would have made 8 points unless you leveraged. I don't like gold. Gold looks right now, today, it's going to be choppy over the weekend, choppy. I
Yeah.
wouldn't touch this thing. I wouldn't even short Bitcoin. I'm tempted to short Bitcoin, but I'm not going to. It's much
Let's see
better.
Bitcoin because
It's not, look, market's open in 14 minutes, but I want to talk a little bigger picture because there's some real geopolitical things happening here. And I want to talk about propaganda because um um if I asked you, are we in a war with Iran? Is America and Israel in a war with Iran? Amir, what would you say?
yeah.
Yeah, I would say yeah too. And why would I say that? Well, because well, they're dropping bombs not just on military installations, but they're now targeting touristic places where they think there might be Israeli or Americans hanging out, places like Dubai.
Oh yeah. For
So,
Israelis, it's been like that. For Israelis forever. It's been
well,
like
you,
that
you got
forever.
you got a dual front war. Israel's fighting a war on two different fronts here. But
Yeah.
I went to ChatGPT. ChatGPT flat out denies there's a war. So I like Super Grok. So Super Grok, I don't think the full scale war. When I was watching this, it says the intensity for the 6 months war. Grok is saying he thinks it's going to de-escalate, ceasefire next 1 to 3 months. Um, he's saying, okay, this is not a forecast of peace for tomorrow, but based on the latest developments. Um, Now he's saying the reason for this is the mutual pain is mounting fast. Is that true? America hasn't had rockets hit their soil. Is that true? I mean, is America
America doesn't need rockets to hit their soil, my friend.
right? It's hitting
I,
their pocketbooks. It's hitting their
oh
banks.
man, bro, I'll tell you so. I've already I know our community is a grown community, all right? I will put this out there. I know that our community is a grown community, but there's a lot of teenagers out there that consume their knowledge from the wonderful encyclopedia of Instagram and TikTok. Okay. And the problem with that wonderful encyclopedia is that it takes it's horrible. It takes the New Testament and the Old Testament, the Torah, the beautiful stories that we've got there, and it kind of converts it into some hatred towards Israel and the taxpayers and the Jews that controls the world. And we all know the right. So this war, right, the pocket, and I've already started receiving some, some backlashes from, yeah, that's how it's hitting. And that's the pain that we're talking about. And it's just the beginning. So yes, the pain that is talked about, they know it. The other side knows it. The other side knows it. They want Americans and Israelis to fight each other. That's what they live off. That's how they buy time, and that's how they retroop and build more, and that's how they do it.
Okay. And the financial one is the real one. Let's take a look at something interesting here, and I'm not condoning to do this, but Polymark, this is where you can pretty much bet on anything.
Oh my lord, this is what I'm talking about. This is the most horrible thing.
So I don't think we're coming out by March 31st, but um, you can pretty much bet on all this.
Yeah.
Uh, you you go see, you could do crypto. This is, I can't do this out of the Netherlands. You could do Bitcoin up or down in 5 minutes. Um, and this, friends, this is highly gamified and very addictive. Um,
Yeah.
no, I'm not kidding. It's especially for young kids. This is
Yeah.
really gamified. They've got this down, man. For someone who's a professional, works with charts, analytics, who's a technical analyst, then you can use this certainly. But I would stay out of this. Let's see what it says about Iran here. Ceasefire. December 31st.
No, this is horrible, bro.
Uh,
This website is horrible. My eyes
it,
hurt.
yeah, it is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And so I want to show you this. This is ArbCore. This is arbitration. When Amir was talking about a product that we're using, I mentioned it. This is arbitrage. Arbitrage is when there is when the same product is for sale for two different prices. So imagine you go to a car dealership. One car dealership has a Mercedes for 1,000. The other one has it for 500. They're the exact same car. Nothing's different about them. Of course, you would buy the one for 500. Arbitrage is when you buy the car for 500 and you go to the $1,000 dealership and you sell it to him and you pocket the difference. Same thing happens in the financial world. And because of AI and because of how fast the internet is and because of the processing power, no longer are these trades only available to institutional size investors. Here is a chart. You're like, what are all these buttons? Up top, these are the crypto coins. Here's Bitcoin.
Right.
And so I'm looking at the price of Bitcoin. On the left-hand side here, these are a list of exchanges with the price of Bitcoin. On the right-hand side, another list of exchanges. In the middle is the difference in price between them. And as you can see, you can buy Bitcoin sometimes for $1,400 cheaper, move it over to that exchange, sell it there, and then send the profits over and repeat, wash and repeat the same cycle. This is completely on the blockchain. There is absolutely, let me show you Bitcoin. There's no man-made interference. This is on a smart contract and it runs by itself with an AI on the blockchain. And here you could see the percentages, these green numbers, what you can get per day by them doing arbitrage. When Amir and I ran this through ChatGPT said it's real, but it's a little low for arbitrage. A little low for arbitrage. Now, Amir and I know that because our partners in Viltrixa, they do arbitrage.
Right.
So they're buying USDT for 97 cents in one exchange and then selling it on the Indian exchange for $1.20. That's a 20% plus move profit on that trade. So we know these are lower numbers, but it's safe. The other thing about this is this only does the trade. It only does the trade if it's a profitable trade and they guarantee the profits. So the smart contract says only buy and sell the Bitcoin at two different exchanges if we have a guarantee profit of 0.5%, so 0.5% minimum. And we know this, Amir and I, because right before this arbitrage product was introduced to us, we were about to deploy a development team to build our own because we saw the exact same thing. And if you're interested in how to get started, just click that link. You put your name, your email, and you deposit crypto. It's that easy. Right? It's that easy.
And then we'd love to hear how it goes for you on our groups and on our WhatsApps, because it does give us extremely massive satisfaction to know that people are actually listening to us and actually bettering their financial situations or whatever, even though we are not financial advisors or anything like that. We're just entertainers trading online and enjoying the wonderful technology that the world offers us to make our lives better.
But we are the best entertainers. I'll tell you
Yes,
right now. We agree with Trump. As a matter of fact, I may have a clip. Let me see if I can find. I got a clip from Donald Trump.
But I do think that we're going to see some volatility next week with the gold, because we did talk about it before.
Is the best.
Oh, yeah, here it is. I got a clip from Trump. Let me share this. Sorry, go ahead. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No,
You
no,
want
no. You go ahead. It's more important, man. Mr. President.
no, I'm not saying this, right? This comes straight from the big man's mouth. Here he is himself. Pay attention.
You know, crypto is the best, and no one is making crypto bigger, better, and more amazing than Crypto Crush. It's true. They are the best. People, very intelligent, powerful, and important people, they tell me, sir, Crypto Crush is the best. I tell them, I know that Steve guy, he's a real winner. I told him, Steve, you're going to win so much, you're going to get tired of winning.
True.
And now you can come win with us. If you want to be a winner and make crypto bigger, better, and stronger than ever before, click that like and subscribe button. It's going to be huge. Something like you've never seen.
That is I don't take that endorsement lightly. We're very grateful for that. We're waiting for BB to see if he can also, since they're such close comrades, if he can also throw in his support for Crypto Kush. I'm letting Amir deal with BB since he lives in Israel.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak with him. We might go on the yacht on Shabbat. You know,
Get a
get a better understanding of what's going on because the north side we're getting heavily rocketed over there. Gaza seems to rebuild itself up like nothing has happened. The east side is filling up with weapons. I've got a friend there who's been there for 2 days, and the things that they're finding there in houses, every second house is like a terror camp over there.
really.
And, yeah, he's there for like 2 days. The amount of things, the amount of ammunition they're picking out of houses, bro, from schools, from kindergartens, bro. The amount of ammunitions, bro. Woo. It's horrible.
Wow.
That's on the eastern side, but that's normal. That's how it is. That's what I'm saying. I think that what we're seeing right now, this whole talk, I think that it's all a bluff. I think it's all a bluff. I think that America is going to start preparing for something very big. But if the price
Why do
will
you
be
say
very,
is that why do you say that? Is that because it's a gut feeling? Like, what are you seeing on the news in Israel? What are you
no,
being told?
from like what I've seen until today, with these, they always try to like move away the attention of the enemy towards something before a big massive attack or before something very big happens. And over here also, yesterday the head of the opposition, another suit, what's his name, Lapid. So he was saying that the and also the head of the general of the IDF was saying that the soldiers here are dead, like we're stretched all the way, and the IDF will collapse, and blah 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 blah. Now,
Right.
so you saw that. So I'm not saying it's not true. Okay, I'm not saying it's not true. We're working extremely hard, and the reserves are like But then again, all good, bro. All good. We are lions, bro, and we are lions, and everyone will do whatever needs to be done. So, having said that, I don't think that they say that because the other side sees that, and then they say, okay, so they're starting to rip apart again. They're starting to relax. They want to back off. America is also saying, they want to reach peace. And then nothing is happening. But then again, on the other hand, we're hearing that there's been deployed 10,000 troops, right? Another 10,000 troops have been deployed. So I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a trap. It could be a trap. Market just opened, by
Maybe
the
Trump
way.
also needed to buy a little bit time. I don't know.
I think
Maybe
he
it went for
does.
his benefit. So now he's got those 10,000 soldiers there as well. Got to remember, 10,000 is not that, like, it is a lot, but not that much, right? Remember.
No, but look, it's 20% more than they had in the area. They've had 50,000 in the area. Are you saying Carg Island could be a decoy, a trap?
No, I'm thinking that America and Israel might carry out some massive attacks very soon, or really find the uranium or whatever. But I think that because we're not gonna, I hope that I don't hope, I know that many people like myself know here that we're not going to just sit quiet. And if the world wants to help us, they're welcome to help us. If they don't want to help us, that's also okay. We'll do it. Uh, but I don't think that people will just say, okay, they have the uranium and now we accept it and everything's okay. And all these last 3 years are okay. Because we're here in this reality of war for like 3 years now, right? 4 years. So none of us want to finish this without finishing this. Yeah. So let's see how this rolls, man. Let's see. But I see that Bitcoin is making massive moves. I see that it's like dropping like crazy.
like I said,
Yeah.
we apologize at the beginning of the broadcast.
Again,
We
we
said
are
we are
right once
sorry.
again.
We are sorry for being right so often.
This is
Well,
insane.
we just called this, right? So this is hilarious.
I
Here
wonder
we
what
are
the
in the
liquidity
hourly.
heat map is saying right now. Like, where are we going?
We're going to 65. I'll show you right here. We're going to the let me go. Oh, I removed the daily. Oh
my God.
We're coming here. We're gonna break through.
I'm waiting, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not shorting. I'm not buying. I'm waiting it for. I'm just taking all my money and I'm waiting for the 55 zones and then I'm going to start dollar cost averaging like we discussed. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm building with arbitrage, building with Viltrixa, with WeFi.
Yep. But if you want to take it short, that's up to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't because I think it's going to retest.
Because right now, if you're a day trader, right, or if you're a scalper, you are coming into very strong.
I scalp a little bit here and there.
Here's a support. Here's your next support, right? And then here's your final support. I think it rips through all of these. We had said it's going to come and touch this line by the end of the week. Let's see if we're right. That's 65,869. So we said it's going to hit this for sure this week. We're almost there. Let's see how it plays out. Dollar's very strong. Let's see if gold.
Why did it get so strong after it went after it was so weak? Oh, they opened the Hormuz, the Hormuz as well. Did that affect the dollar?
It's actually just semantics. So you had a bunch of people buy up U.S. Treasury bonds. It's a fugazi, right? It's a temporary stand it up a little bit more. Donald Trump is the best at that. Although he's come and admitted he's not interested in having a strong dollar. He's not interested necessarily having a strong dollar. You saw the evidence by that with tariffs going in place. Right now, we are coming into a very strong support on the hourly. If it breaks this, then yeah, you could do a short down here. This is the gold. Let's take a look at Bitcoin again. This does not look good. That's a very, very.
It looks like it's going to continue dropping.
That's a very strong
candle it looks like it's gonna
now.
Bloop, bloop.
Let's look at the minute. Yeah, it's still going. Yeah, so it's playing out. Friends, if you don't want the volatility, or you want the volatility, you want to trade the way we're trading, swing trading, or taking our positions, then you got to you got to subscribe. And join our chat when you after you like and subscribe. There's a chat button. You can join the chat.
Click on the links below. Join us. Join our community. We've got a community on WhatsApp as well where you can share. You can ask questions. Feel free. You need help moving crypto, doing whatever. You're afraid. You're scared of making mistakes. Ask. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. We all help each other.
That's our specialty in this community. Is we will help people walk through it. Bitcoin really dumping now. Really dumping.
Yes, I love it. I'm watching this.
Look at this, man.
This is beautiful. And in the meanwhile, Arbcore is searching for another Solana trade arbitrage for me. That's beautiful. Love watching that.
See, so here's that support. I think it's breaking through this support. It's going to break through to where we had called.
Yeah, it's going to break. It's going to break.
So I think it's going to hit the 65.8 like
look
we
at that.
Called.
It's a full candle right there.
Yeah, and we just opened.
Full candle. No wicks,
anyway,
no nothing.
If you don't want to avoid the stress of trading, click the link and join Arbcore or Veltrix or WeFi. And God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Shabbat shalom to everybody.
Shabbat shalom, guys. Stay blessed.
Yeah, stay blessed, stay in peace. Pray for this war to end. Make sure you like and subscribe. After all, Donald Trump loves Crypto Crush, as you just saw in the video. See you later.